Good afternoon and welcome to Manor Park Classics here in Runcorn. As you can see, the hall is fairly empty today, which means one thing: we're looking at consigning more cars for our next auction on the 20th of July. So those cars that come in will come in with a predetermined reserve price, or they'll come in as a no reserve car. So that's what I'm going to talk to you today about. No reserve. What does it mean? So what does no reserve actually mean? Well, it just means that the car will be sold with no reserve price in mind. So we have a number of examples every auction where the seller's decided, actually, you know what? I'm just going to let the market dictate what price that car goes for. Typically speaking, if your car is worth less than £5,000, we at Manor Park would advertise that with no reserve. However, you may well have a car that's worth maybe £25,000, £30,000. There's nothing to stop you selling that with no reserve, if you wish. So what's the benefit of using a no reserve on your car? Let's have a look at an example. So here's this lovely Lotus Elan. So the reserve on this was somewhere in the region of £18,000. That was agreed between ourselves and the seller. The seller could have put this car in as a no reserve. So what tends to happen when cars go in as no reserve, we end up finding that bidders sort of bid against each other and bid the price up on the basis that they think they're going to get a bargain. So they might look at that and think, okay then, well, that £18,000 to £20,000 car, I might nick that for 10 grand. So they come in with the strongest bid initially, and then they start bidding against each other. And they take comfort from the fact there are bids on the car, and that drives the price up. So important to remember that no reserve can be a win-win for everybody, because we win because the car's sold, seller wins because it's sold, and the buyer wins because they get the car that they want. Another example was a lovely little Citroen Saxo VTR that we had in the December 2023 auction. The car came in, it's clean and tidy and low mileage, low owners, and we thought it was worth maybe £2,500 to £3,000. It went in as no reserve. It actually attracted lots and lots of interest, lots and lots of bids, because people thought they were going to get a bargain. Eventually, it went for £4,750, including fees.
138, which is the 2003 Citroen Saxo 1.6 VTR. No reserve at all. One owner from new. I'll say that again. One owner from new. 59,000 miles, there or thereabouts. MOT till May next year. Loads of paperwork. Original specification, one lady owner from new. I can hear the internet's pinging away, Thomas. Where are you at? 800, 900, 1,000 with me. At £1,000 bid with me at 1,000. 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, 2,000. To 1, you're in finally. My commissions are out at 2,100, 2,2. I've got you, sir. I've taken the gentleman in the room at 2,2, 2,3 internet, 2,4 in the room. Gentleman's bid in the room at £2,400 bid at 2,400. £1,000 only bid at 3,000. Still against you, sir, I'm afraid to say. At £3,000 I have bid. I'd need 100, sir. You've got 4 people bidding here. 3,1. I've already got it on the internet at 3,1. At £3,100. Coming in again if you like, 3,200. Currently at £3,100 bid on the World Wide Web at £3,100. 3,2, thank you. Got the gentleman right at the front there at 3,2. Sorry I couldn't get you in earlier. At £3,200 bid at 3,2. Shaking your head at the back. You've beaten the guy at the back. 3,3. Telephone. £800. If you change your mind, gentlemen, just give me a big shout. At £3,800 bid. 3,9. I've taken Georgie's telephone at 3. Please bid quickly at home. The quicker you bid, the quicker you stood on for bid. At £4,000 bid with you at home, ladies and gentlemen, at £4,000. 5 years' time, this will be worth double. 4-1 bid, you're out. Thanks anyway, gentlemen. £4,100, finish and done. Fair warning, at home on the internet, selling away then at 4,100. Sold away at 4,100 on the World Wide Web with Thomas.
That's a great result for the seller. The buyer was delighted because they got the car they wanted, and we were pleased as well because it was another car sold. So that's the benefit of selling a car with a no reserve. But why do it through us? Why use Manor Park? Well, look around. We've got a great facility here where your cars will be stored up until the auction. Don't forget as well that we have our viewing days. So all the tyre kickers can come and see the cars and have a good look round. We deal with all of that. We also have the benefit of the ramp there as well. So if any buyers want to have a look at your car and get underneath it, then they can use the ramp. You've got the benefit of some lovely staff here. I'm not sure who these staff are, but we are lovely. We like to know what we're talking about. So come and have a coffee, come and have a chat. Finally, there's a 3-stage sales process. So that's before, during, and after the auction. I'll talk to you about that on another time, but it's an important thing to consider. So, have you got a car to consign for our next auction? If so, have a look at our website, just see what we're all about, and then give us a ring in the office and let's have a chat about your car.